Hi, my lovely dope souls, and welcome back to DoBeLive, my YouTube channel, a safe place where you can do well, be well, and live well. And it has truly been a while, but on my other pages, Facebook and IG, I have been sharing messages and things in regards to this energy portal in November. Okay, so some amazing energy here with November and with this energy portal. And so I wanted to do a collective message that I will also be sharing on my IG. I'm going to copy this link and paste it for IG and Facebook to have access to. So we're going to get into it in a minute, but I do have some channeled energies coming through that I want to share, but I'm going to burn this bay leaf so that we can make sure we are clearly removing any negative energies, benign or otherwise. Okay. And I love the way bay leaf smells. So I had to write because it was definitely a lot that was coming through as I began to meditate on the collective's energy. So I have here 3 piles, as you can kind of somewhat see, to break down the way that the message was coming for the collective. And so what this collective message is getting into is things that we can expect with going from today up until the 11th and through November. Okay, so always take what resonates, don't try to make it stick if it doesn't. There are some very specific things, and I will be doing some collective Reiki to the global collective's higher selves, okay, just to bring in that added extra of whatever it is that you need where you need it. Okay, so the messages that were coming through were to make sure that we're allowing what we need to flow, and that it's encouraging us to allow ourselves to indulge and trust in our instinct and gut feelings, that we heal and embody our feminine energy. Also, this clarity is coming in response to certain cycles of growth, and know your true potential, and be in a place of being willing and open to receive the things that are coming in for you. Definitely use and bring your own sensual self with your spiritual self, because I think sometimes we forget that, and maybe some are just oblivious, not even aware of the fact that these two exist as one. Okay, it is a reason why sexual energy is so powerful. So let's not, discard or disrespect or even degrade the fact that the two can be integrated to really maximize a lot of potential, as well as enhancing a lot of manifestation intentions. Okay, so see, when it came to the Reiki, some of the things that were coming through: take what resonates, discard the rest, of course. Redhead, I don't know, redhead and or a dark head individual, but I'm getting the color red, and I'm getting red hair. I'm also getting, or was getting, dark, as in someone may be in a dark place right now, or a dark space within their mind, some depression, but I feel like this is going to be lifted. I saw it as if like the mind was opening up, so as if to like how the smoke is, or like how the steam is coming from my tea, like I saw it opening up so as to bring relief and release to the darkness or to the suffering and depression, which is to be validated because it is the holidays coming up, and a lot has been happening and taking place since the beginning of this pandemic and just life before the pandemic even arrived. Okay, so I was getting that. Also headaches. So I don't know if you've been experiencing headaches and you want it dark, but that is there as well. Definitely heavy emphasis on red. I feel like I also heard like it may be a nickname for someone, not sure, but that's what I heard. A name someone called red. Orange kept coming through immediately, and this orange felt so warming and it felt really, really nice. And it just gave me sacral energy vibes, which actually goes back to the energy previously of integrating or learning to bring together your spirituality with your sensuality in order to capitally manifest on whatever it is that you're desiring to do. So purple and green came through, and I automatically just think blue when I hear it. Heavy on the third eye chakra. So if you do see that the previous message, a lot of what is coming through with this collective message was actually in the energy of the number channel message that was coming to me. So in terms of body, physical sensations that you may be experiencing currently through this Reiki that I did for us to our higher selves, the right side of the back, the right side back of the middle of your head. Okay, so the right side, but the back in the middle of the head. Okay, the left temporal, the subtle energy or subtle something, discomfort, something healing taking place in the right knee. There's a semi-sharp, achy sensation in the right side of the middle of the back. Dental and or dentist kept coming through. I kept seeing a dentist with a white coat, gray hair, older gentleman, or very distinguished rather. There's also some discomfort or something going on in the right lower abdomen. I got grapes. I don't know how significant that may be to someone, but I'm going to put it out there because I wasn't going to put it in. It was like ringing grapes. So I don't know if somebody likes frozen grapes, because that also came to me. I'm also thinking about wine. I don't know if someone is thinking about wanting to create their own wine. Not sure, but take what resonates. The left Achilles or ankle, heel or foot is showing up. The left side of the back of your calf. So not the front of the leg, but the energy of, or the sensations that was coming through from the left Achilles, the ankle, or the heel, the foot, that energy is sliding up to the left back side of that calf of the left leg. So if you also see the previous post that I did in terms of number, then I mentioned Sagittarius energy and Virgo energy is heavy. So Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, all water signs, whether this be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node was heavy, Chiron energy was coming through, as well as Mercury, and the 8th and 7th house specifically were coming through. So take what resonates. And I'm also hearing, let it all fall where it may. So we're going to take our time and we get into this, because I know sometimes that I speak very fast, and I really wanted to slow things down a bit so that you guys can really, really get the message, because there's already a lot to process when you have an open mind and an open heart to receive messages, and I don't do anything that any of you guys could do. Some of us just are in a space where we appreciate and we value and we we love to be able to be of service and using our gifts. But I'm not doing anything that you can do either. It's just a matter of how you tap in, tune in, and honor yourself and your connection to your divine source, or what resonates for you, if that is the case. Now, we're going to get into this pile because it's real thick. My hibiscus tea. I'm also Nova. Okay. So Nova wants to be picked up. Say hi, Nova. Tell him hi. So Nova's new to the family. Okay. We got her yesterday and she's very spoiled. So if you hear her in the background, it's okay. Parent no mind. Also bottom deck energy, or another message that was coming through for the bottom deck energy. I don't know who this may be for, but it feels like power couple energy, or it feels like a very influential couple. Now, I don't know if this is an influential couple now, or if this is energy that is coming, but this is, as I say, energy that is here. Okay. And what I'm getting is a very passionate, very strong, powerful couple. Okay. Like, you guys are going to be on the scene. You're going to be seen. There's a platform. There's something that you're doing, whether you're working together, if you've been thinking about coming together on a project. I see this as being a success. I also see sex magic. Not only do I see sex magic, but I see that if there are some fears surrounding your intimacy and or your sexual relationship, that things are going to start to come to the surface, so as to bring you more into a tantric state. And tantra energy is not just about the physicality of it all. It is learning how to embody self and your sensuality and sexuality, so that you can be more expressive in your truth and what that look and feels like for you emotionally and mentally, as well as physically. Okay. And it is a beautiful energy. And I also am picking up that for some of you, there's a need to declutter your mind, because you're dwelling in it day and night. And in order to shape it with, or water your dreams the way that you desire, there's a need to make sure that you are pouring more purity and love and gratitude and holding to your vision. Okay. Some of you are in a space where you are teaching and you're learning, or vice versa, but there's a lot of passion surrounding something that is coming in. You've recently learned, or that you're wanting to learn. If this is something about wanting to further extend your education or learn something new, I feel like this is affirmation and guidance for you to do so as well. But definitely to hold your vision, because there are some things that you may have put away in the past that Spirit is bringing to the surface, or resurfacing, or presenting the opportunity again for you to passionately follow. Just hold your vision though. Okay. Because something about this is going to feel like blue moon energy, or like once in a lifetime type of opportunity. It's a lot of opportunity here. So I chose crystals for each pile, because with this first one, we're dealing with Labradorite. We're going to look at the energy that is currently at play for November, 11/11 energy, all this energy and these powerful dates that are coming through and had come through. I love Labradorite for really exposing the hidden things that we may not be aware of. So in this first part of the message, we're going to get into exactly, what's at play, what's surrounding us, and what to expect. So all of this is just, overall what they're sharing, what they're, wanting us to know most and share with us at this time. Nova. Okay, so with that being said, because we're 14 minutes in now, but with that being said, we're going to get started. All my information is in the description box below, how to book my services that I offer, and I hope that this resonates for you wherever you may be in your life. Oh my God, it's the Pluto for the transformation for me. All right, so Pluto. And I said all water placements. And if you saw the previous one, 9th house, then you know that I also talked about rebirth energy. And a lot of what is taking place in these first 11 days has to do with rebirth energy, because this is a lot of new energy that is here to stay. Okay. Saturn gives me Aquarius vibes. All right. I'm going to keep pulling. So we have archetype of rescuer. And so it's giving me back to the bottom deck energy about how spirit is bringing some type of remembrance, some type of opportunity here. I feel like something has been rescued that you thought was dead or was just completely hidden, taken away, something. But I feel like it's not over, okay? Prince. All right, we have Prince energy here, giving me Knight of Cups energy. Messages of love, okay? What are we releasing? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with it. Surrender and stress. And see how that is that warm orange? And remember, I was just like, it feels so good. And that's exactly like how she's feeling. That's what that orange feeling felt like to me as I was meditating and channeling with the Reiki energy for our higher selves. It felt exactly like there was this weight lifted, okay? So it just brings me to the energy of transformation as well. Just confirming that a lot of transformation has taken place. It's the 9th house for me too as well, Sagittarius. So again, just reiterating that Scorpio is on the board, water energy is on the board, Sagittarius is here, Aquarius is here. And I actually said that, and I have not looked at this. I pre-shuffled because it is a lot. But I'm seeing these just as you are, because I too am a part of the collective. So this message means a lot for me. And it's just the affirmation on top of affirmation where we're going here with the transformation. Again, so we have Scorpio energy, heavy transformation. So the 13th may be a very significant day for someone as well. I already said that the 9th or the number 9 energy or life path energy, if you checked out my previous post, was very significant at this time for the month of November and within the first 11 days, okay? So take it as it resonates, but we're going to dig into it. We have the Empress. You guys, this is crazy because I also discussed her. Like, she came out towards the end of that past message. All right, so some of you may be in energy of 33 as well. Seeing 33 energy, master number 33 and or 3. Wow, 6 of Swords. I love this. I love this. Sorry. Wow. And 9 of Pentacles. I love it. So gratitude for the confirmation and the affirmation with the 9 energy as well. But what I'm seeing here for us collectively is that there is a lot of changes taking place in our physical world, because there is a need for us to come into the energy of knowing our strength and knowing that we're supported, and know that there is a lot of potential for the things that we're seeking as it relates to even travel, to finances, to relationships. I feel like there is a very fertile and abundant opportunity to move forward and transform some type of movement. For some of you, this may literally be a move across water. If some of you have been thinking about moving closer to water, or like moving wherever you may be, like if you're in the States and you want to go to the islands, or somewhere where you're closer to water, I see this like happening for you, or the beginnings of it. Nova, the beginnings of it will start taking place, transforming for you heavily with the double transformation energy here for this month and during Scorpio season. Okay, so if you have Scorpio placements in the 7th and or 8th house, that may be very significant for you as well. I do feel as though, going back to this dark energy, if you're in a dark place, I feel like you're in it because it's transforming you to bring you into more of an abundant and expansive state of being in terms of your mindset here with the 6 of Swords, so that you can truly move forward in the physical into the abundance I feel like it doesn't feel like you're not working for this, that you're already working so hard for. So a lot of us may be in this energy where you're showing up as the rescuer, you're showing up as this Prince Charming, but I also feel as though Spirit is saying there is a need for you to honor your own wisdom and not allow yourself to be stressed by the tension that is building up in your body because you're trying to play Captain Save 'em. Okay? Now, I didn't say Captain Save a Ho, don't. I didn't say that. But I do feel like if you're this Don Juan, there's a need for you to kind of step back and focus more on yourself and coming back to center, okay? Because right now you might be too far out there. For some of you, this just be maybe more of a confirmation, not only to ground, but that you will definitely be traveling. So travel is heavy, just in this first pile of like energy to expect in the physical and how the planets are moving. I also feel like Scorpio new moon is going to be significant energy for a lot of us here as it relates to the guidance that we may be seeking. I also feel like there may be someone coming in, could be Aquarius energy for you, to help you see clearer and move past a lot of this dark energy that you've been in, because something is definitely rebirthing so as to bring you into a lot of the abundance and prosperity that you're already working so hard at, that you may already be beginning to experience. Actually, I feel like some of this energy is what you're already beginning to experience. Somebody here is going to be very well known and maybe traveling for that reason. Something about your platform will be very large, very well known, very well respected as someone who is very wise. Sage energy is what I get when I get this, okay? So let's move into some more of this energy. No, that's my guidance affirmation. So this is the honey calcite, bringing confidence. It gives me the energy of ideas and just solar plexus sacral energy as well. So this is on the pile of like what is being activated in this time period. How are we being called to nurture and mother ourselves, regardless of your gender? Gender doesn't matter when it comes to things of the spirit. Because it's all about duality, right? It's all about having that balance between our masculine and feminine aspects of who we are. So honey calcite, for some of you, if you're into crystals very much like me, may be very significant for you to work with, may be very good for you to work with. I feel like you need to just allow the flow of how mother energy is trying to come into your life. Some of you may still be like trying to alpha force things And that's not what this is about. This is about letting the charm and potential for power that is here to just naturally flow to you. So what's being activated? Transition. Get out of here. Okay, we've been talking about this transformation. It's a lot of transition that's taking place. This is 7 energy with the 4 and the 3. All right, so this gives me DNA vibes as well. So I feel as though a lot of the transition and a lot of the changes that are taking place at a molecular level, taking place at a physical level. As I said, the different sensations that I was feeling, a lot of healing is taking place, because this is about, we want to have a deeper understanding of the nature of like why we're here. So it's not funny. It's funny that I put it right on enjoying the beauty nature of the world. So that's not coincidence that is there. Transitioning and transformation is about being aware of the things that we can let go, and so that we can surrender completely to the process, so that we can move into these transformations and transitions with ease. You know what I'm saying? Divine Feminine. Look, get out of here. I'm telling you. So the Divine Feminine is coming through heavy. Again, mother energy. Some of you may be in a space where you're healing conditioned experiences or trauma surrounding mother energy, or trauma surrounding your own divinity as a feminine being. If you are male or female is irrelevant to me at the moment, so much as it is about the dynamic of and the aspect in which I am discussing this. So we want to come again more into the softer side of things. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're in this alpha energy, I feel like with the Empress here, this is about allowing these transformations, this transitioning to occur, so that you can allow, it to express openly, helping you to connect and understand your connection to all. Okay. And this is going to bring you into this energy, like you are smooth sailing into this energy of abundance, prosperity, and all that you need, okay? Which is a beautiful energy. I'm telling you, it feels so good. Like I'm excited, but I'm a calm excited. And we know that I can get excited, okay? But this feels really, really good. Let it come to you. Even if this is a relationship, let it come to you. Especially with the sexual energies here, because it's a lot of passion. If you are of the Divine Feminine, if you are the Divine Feminine in your relationship, allow yourself to nurture and embody the softness, the gentleness, that the sensuality that it is vibrantly wanting to express itself. Because it's going to take your sexual relationship to the next level. And I know we're all adults, hopefully, because I'm 18 and up. So, but sex is a very important aspect of who we are. So let's not downplay it like it doesn't matter. Remember, people kill because other people are giving their goodies away too, So let's not act like it's not a big deal. It is. And the power of sex and integrating your spirituality with your sensuality can manifest so much. And I want to get into talking about how much, things have changed for me in DoBeLive in these last 6 months, of this year alone. But that's going to be a whole nother spiel in itself. But just understand me and understand this truth when I say that when you learn how to integrate and bring synergy to these energies, it really does. It brings you more into a place of peace and bliss, and effortlessly moving in alignment with the things that you're here to do. And if you don't know, but putting those things in your path so as to bring the affirmation and the guidance that, hey, okay, yeah, this is for me. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So always keep an open heart and open mind. I tell all my clients that Keep an open heart and open mind. And always take what resonates and leave the rest. Wow. Relationship changes. I mean, they're all over it today. Because as well, I also said it's going to be heavy and significant for finances and relationships for November. I'm telling you. There's going to be such a catalyst taking place of transformation and transition as it relates to finances and love. You can't not feel or pick up on the subtle or even the blatantly loud signs and synchronicities that are coming through to let you know that, hey, this is energy. Like, hey, this is what it is. Okay? Moderation here. So yeah, that brings me back to the Dawan energy. If there is a fear, it's bringing me more into not like you're overdoing anything, but like you're underdoing it. Especially if there is fear surrounding intimacy. So it's not just the sex. Sex is important, but it is very much the fear surrounding your relationships. And there may be changes to that. There may be a need to take a step back. Maybe if there has been obsessive energies, pay attention to the red flags, because I'm especially drawn to the red flags of the heart. But you see how the green is overcrowded. It's more green than it is red, because you're probably coming from a space of your heart. But Spirit is wanting you to be aware of who you are and not forget that. So there may be some red flags. Again, if you were this rescuer energy, you trying to be Don Juan, Captain Save 'em. This might be what this is specifically speaking to or in regards to. Okay? Follow your dreams. I'm telling you. Like, this year has been so... compared to last year, it's been so different. So many moments of hermit mode. So much rebirth occurring in my own life personally, which is why I've been MIA on my YouTube as well as other media. But yeah, make sure that you stay true to your heart's desires, to all the things that you truly want to manifest. Don't let anyone distract you or deter you or discourage you from doing that. Okay, granted, you have to be accountable for the role that you're playing in your own demise or self-sabotaging and limiting beliefs, but still show up for yourself and be true to you and your heart's desire, and be proud of yourself. Like, when I see this with the purple, I automatically feel it's like it's 19 energy. Number one, 1 and 9 is 10. So, be proud of yourself, because with this root chakra energy here, which is about the self, which is how we look at ourselves, you've grown so much. There's a lot of healing that has already taken place. It's just a matter, again, all of this seems to be lining right up with the message that I did before. But you've healed. You don't have to feel as though you're yet trying to repair something that Spirit is telling you is healed. Be proud of yourself that you've ended something that is allowing you to come into this new energy in November. Okay? Adventure, right? Because what awaits is nothing but an adventure, baby. And this adventure, that turquoise energy just gives me fun vibes. You have it here in 85 as well as 55. Because that's what happens when you follow your dreams. You manifest an adventure of a lifetime. Okay? The adventure of a lifetime. All right. So we got some mindful messages before we get into the self-care. So, what is Spirit telling us and saying to us as it relates to things we need to be mindful of going into November and dealing with these highly charged energy days that are here and coming. And in the event that you don't or you haven't seen it, the days that they brought emphasis to was, of course, 1 through 11. But even within those days, we have the 4th, the 6th, and the 9th. Okay. I just recently said the 13th. And then there is the 16th and the 18th, the 21st, the 24th, the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th. So those were the dates that were coming to me. Now, I don't know how significant they may be, what they may mean to you. It may be birthdays, it may be anniversaries, it may be something, reminiscent of something from the past. I'm not sure. It may be, power numbers for you. It may be the lotto, who knows? But take what resonates. But those days are going to be very significant for this energy that is coming. Guidance system. And so, yeah, again, bringing truth to the light. They're bringing clarity in for you. They're saying that you love using your emotions as a guidance system. They show you how close or far away you are from what you want. Everything has been, that's what every card has been leading you to. This transformation and transitioning, because it's time, it's go time, it's go time. It's time to be in the energy of the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress here, of having an effortless flow of constant abundance, knowing that you're not lacking and that you're always provided for. And it also says when you're feeling joy and doing the things that you love, you're in a state of allowing for your desires here and yet again. And notice when you're feeling low vibrational thoughts, and shift them to release resistance. So, that's that releasing the stress and coming back to center, and, being and taking in the natural beauty of this world and all that Pachamama holds, because, the birds of the air, the trees, the grass, and in the ground, none of that gives worry away to how or what or who, things will happen for them. They just effortlessly flow like the divine feminine, intrinsically understanding that they're connected to all. Okay. And then we have infinite creativity. So a lot of you may be in a space where you are in this creative energy. You are tapping into this infinite source and allowing these unique ideas to flow through. And if not, this may be the energy of what November is bringing into you, that you'll be able to monetize and capitalize and really, really be blessed and expand from. Okay. So we're going to get into how, we're being called and asked and guided to self-nurture and mother ourselves. Burning bowl ritual. So it's funny because, I burned the bay leaf for a reason. So I burned it to clear, make sure that we bring in clarity into this message. And so this new moon energy in Scorpio, I feel like fire is going to be very significant for ritual work if you are into that. If that is you. If not, don't be offended because I said it. If it's not you, don't, it's okay. It's for those who resonate with this. So if you do rituals during the moon phases, then a burning one would be great. So this would be definitely time to let go. Doing your bay leaves or what it is you're wanting to manifest and bring in. But sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts, write it out, burn it. That is always a healthy way of release, and you're giving it back to the earth. I even sometimes will take the ashes and go outside and blow it into the earth, Be still. For energy. I told y'all it's the for energy for me. So for some of you, again, you may be doing too much. You may be the captain, save him, save her. But Spirit is just calling for you to know that in your stillness, you'll be able to connect to the divine. And in your stillness, you'll be able to connect to the things that will allow you and put you in a place of following your dreams, of allowing the feminine energies within you to really, really let you flow and be fertile and bursting with, a plethora of ideas that can bring expansion and more success and allow you to thrive and truly feel complete and whole within your own being. Soak in a bath. So when I get to soak in a bath, I automatically am hearing that some of us may be in a space of needing to cleanse. Okay, yeah, and it's funny because it's 46 and 4 and 6 is 10. And we've been talking about this 10 energy of cycles ending and ending things. Even in my previous post, like the energy of things ended is here. You don't have to wonder if you're still working to heal something. Spirit is saying it is healed. Take the time to be still and allow yourself to be proud. It's the 19 on top of the 46 equaling 10 for me. So 10. Either way, bathe all these endings, these cycles away. Because I think I mentioned something in the channel message before we actually started pulling the cards about there being cycles of growth, because now we've allowed things that are no longer relative to our being, we've allowed it to die and end. Movement. And then so for some of you, it may be that in order to shift some specific energy in your life or shift some specific situation that you may be dealing with in your life requires movement. Because when we're stagnant and we're still, and this isn't the same as being in a place of stillness because you're doing too much, or could be, it depends on the situation, but whatever it is, if it's putting you in a low vibrational mindset, then movement will definitely allow you to change and elevate and induce the neurological hormones, the hormones within the mind that bring on those feel-good sensations that elevate mood, as well as spiritually and energetically, okay? Because some things do require you to put forth some type of effort and or action, okay? So we got my peacock ore here. I love my peacock ore. It's beautiful. So peacock ore here over the affirmation and guidance and transformation, which is basically the theme of, it's safe to say that the theme for November and for these first very important, powerful energy days leading up to 11/11 is transformation. It is the transformation that is bringing you into the prosperity and the abundance that you've been working so hard for. Okay, so this pile has a lot of the creative energy, the good luck tarot and stuff, but I love Frida Kula, and this is more of like for my creative people, for my people who maybe do healing arts, or you're an artist, or you're performing arts, or you do music, or you write, whatever this is, okay? Your heart says enjoy your unique beauty and adorn yourself with love. So this one is, for everybody, because why aren't we loving ourselves more? Isn't that the whole point? Like I literally just said, how is Spirit calling for us in this month, in this energy, what we can expect if we do these things and nurturing ourselves, letting go by releasing, writing those things out that we want to release, or sharing those things that we want to release with someone that we can trust, by being still so that we can tune in and tap into our spiritual source, so that we can truly be guided and stay in alignment with following our dreams and allowing ourselves to release a lot of the things that we've already moved past and healed, and learning how to move so as to ignite and enhance the energies that want to help us continue to cross over into calmer waters. Okay, so as you must serve everything you create, it's a good idea to do so with love and integrity. So don't ever let your integrity be compromised. Don't ever let your truth be you know, disrespected. Your truth is your truth, and we're not always going to agree with one another's truth. And when I tell people that, you know, it's the difference between a lie and someone speaking their truth. Just because it doesn't resonate with you, or just because you don't believe it, doesn't mean that it's not the other person's truth, because it is their experience that makes it the truth. So in everything that you do, do so with integrity and unconditional love. I'll say, not just love, but do it unconditionally. Don't put limitations and beliefs, set beliefs to the things that you're trying to create or do in life, because then that's a way of holding yourself back, right? Make a journal of your creative destiny, a very beautiful, intricate picture of your dreams. And so, yeah, like this was the first one that fell out, and I saved it for the last because, yeah, they're saying that you're in this state and space of being guided into the infinite source of creativity that is within you. And, you know, when you honor the divine feminine within your own being and just learn how to release the tension that you have, that you may be putting towards spirit or source or whatever resonates for you, you're just creating more headache, more tension, more stagnation. But when you give into the way that they're trying to have you flow into all that you're trying to create for yourself, this beautiful life you're trying to create for yourself, it's so much easier. Okay, it really is. Okay. Purification water, get out of here. We just talked about water. So yeah, again, with the guidance, part of the message coming through is that there is definitely a need for rejuvenation, and that's what's taking place. This transformation is bringing rebirth. I've been saying it the whole time. That's how they've been giving it to me. And water is going to be highly significant for a lot of you in terms of cleaning and feeling recharged and feeling at rest. Okay, some of you may need to be near water. Some of you may be thinking about traveling near water, because there's still travel here as well. Water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy, this may be very significant for you in terms of bringing a lot of healing and restoration to your own lives. The message: positive news, positive outcome. So as we're bringing this message to a close, they are confirming that, you know, there is positive news here. There is a positive outcome to expect. The message. And guess what? It's number 28, which is 10, which is 1. So we're right back at what? New. All right. I'm also getting 11 because look at how the dove is between. I feel like those are 2 1s. Get out of here. I love it. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. But remember, you have to be accountable. You have to be aware of the role that you're playing in how you're slowing yourself down, because this is here energy. So whether it is you're already experiencing or this is energy coming, it's here energy. This is the reality that's already been created. Now, how soon you tap in, tune in, and be at synergy with this energy, that is going to be up to you. Zen garden, inner sanctuary. And this is just giving me the vibes of, again, needing to be centered, needing to ground if you're not, needing to just put yourself first. Okay. So let's see before, I do the moon cards. Let's see what the fortune cards are coming through with. Wow, you guys, like it says manifestations. Why am I whispering? Manifestations. Shut the front door. I've been trying to work on my swearing. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we're going to do it today. So it says a bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes can manifest right before your eyes. I'm telling you, like, they're giving it to me the way it's supposed to be. Like, I need for y'all to receive it. I'm receiving it. Like, I'm here for it. society. Here we go. So again, for those of you who I said, like, whatever you're doing, if you're looking to be influential or an influencer, I definitely see that here with 10th house energy, reputation. Come on now. It's also giving me Leo vibes. Get out of here. But yes, say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. There's excellent networking opportunities coming, and new love interests for singles will also be coming through. Okay? So if you're in a relationship or if you're single, as it relates to love, which is what I said, bring it back to the beginning of the thing. As it relates to love, it's here for you. It's here. How soon and when you tap in is going to depend on how soon you allow the divine feminine embodiment of who you are to bring duality and balance to these energies in your life. Okay? Because you got to mother yourself. You got to nurture yourself. Personal riches. It's the abundance for me. It's the Empress energy for me. Get out of here. Yes. And it's saying that even in the small successes that are likely now, bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically. But do avoid the rich quick get scheme. So again, nothing comes without us putting, at some point in life, blood, sweat, and tears into it, okay? And I'm learning so much about what it means to follow your passions and be an example of what it is that you're trying to grow, brand, sell, do. So these things are very important, and there's no way around the hard work of it. It's not going to fall in your lap, but if you put forth the effort and the action and it's in alignment with your divine purpose, then it can fall into your lap. But you still have to put forth the effort and the action, right? Right, that's the point. Okay, bringing it back. Challenges. Challenges. So again, that's what I mean. It's not to say that there won't be challenges. And you may be in a space where you're creating your own challenges because you're resisting how spirit is trying to bring these certain transformations and transitions in certain areas and aspects of your being, of your life. Okay? And so take time out for problems and conflicts and approach it softly to avoid making things worse. So again, be still. This is the time to take a step back and connect to source, to use the wisdom that is within you with that Aquarian energy and that Hermit energy and that Sagittarius energy. They're the philosophers, they're innovative thinkers. They're over analyzing everything, all three of those signs all the time. And so it's not to say there won't be challenges, but how are you contributing to the challenges? And are you approaching things from a more feminine perspective, a soft and gentle, loving perspective that will help bring you closer into following your dreams? All of it at the end of the day is still reminding you to be present and know that life truly is an adventure and it's what you make it. But enjoy the journey. We get so caught up in what the end result is going to be or what the manifest intention is that we forget to really be here now, be present and enjoying it as a gift, because that's why it's called the present. It is truly a gift. So, wow. I said blue moon earlier. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible as we're bringing this to the end. This is all guidance. Know that, there are opportunities coming. You have the potential and the power to manifest personal riches, but not without its challenges. Nothing is not without its challenges. Get out of here with the Taurus moon talking about prosperity. Lies ahead. Child of God. It is the sink for me. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, so I'm going to need for the Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising in Venus. Chiron, North Node. Get y'all lives, like real talk. Because new moon in Aquarius came through. So this blue moon, this new moon in Scorpio is going to be very, very, very strong. Very powerful and very, very amazing as it relates to prosperity. and the impossible becoming possible. You know, have faith and believe in yourself. Bring love into this situation with Aquarius. And something that people do not know about me, clearly, is that no matter how I may show up to the world, which is as a Gemini, because I am a rising Gemini, but when people really can see me as the Aquarius sun that I am, what they don't understand and understand to be true is that I am so loving. My love for humanity as well as myself is truly unconditional. And even when I feel as though humanity could not get any worse below the bottom of the barrel, I yet have this unconditional love. And I'm always reminded of my first lady and my spiritual godmother telling me that, you know, because I grew up in the church, that I had a pastor's anointing because of my love for the people. And it's true. And I used to be ashamed of how much I wanted to always be of service to others, bringing healing into the lives of others, which is why I chose nursing as a profession. I knew at 5 that I was going to be in healthcare, you know, like some of us know these things, but bring love into this situation. That is a fun fact. People think that Aquarians are mean. Now, yeah, we are up there with the Aries and Capricorn with the narcissistic energy and arrogance, but that's not all of us, you know. Decans is important. Other placements are important, but just know that unconditional love into whatever you're dealing with right now, whatever challenges you may be facing, wherever you may be resistant, is going to help you see clearly, bring forth the clarity, and helping you to manifest the life that you really want. Okay, which is what I'm here for. Third quarter moon, adjustments are required, and the theme of this reading was transformations. That is the adjustments that is being required. Okay, is this transformation and transitioning. And it is uncomfortable change, but it is the obvious reality, and it is a consistent, constant thing. So it is something that is inevitable in the source. And I don't believe people change for the worse, you know, it's just the perception. But change is always available to us if we want it. So the transformation is here. This message was absolutely beautiful. I do hope that you take away what you need from it the most for you when you come across this message. And thank you for allowing me to be, you know, a part of your journey, sharing this message with you, and hoping and praying that it is well received with unconditional love, with the intention of meeting your needs for where you are. Thank you, and namaste.